With this app, you can now watch Fox 6 News anywhere with your mobile device.
Now to our big story tonight at 5. Did 3 Milwaukee police officers commit a crime in the death of Derek Williams?
For more than a week, an inquest jury has heard testimony, but now it must decide whether anyone should be charged with Williams' death after he died in police custody back in 2011. Fox 6's Myra Sanchik live at the Milwaukee County Courthouse with the latest. Good evening to you, Myra.
Good evening, Mary. The jury's had this case since about 12:30 this afternoon. It is a jury made up of 6 people, 4 women, 2 men. 2 of the women are African American, and they will deliberate and decide whether there is a crime committed here by each of 3 officers. The crime they are considering is a misdemeanor. It is failure to render aid. One critical piece of evidence in this case is this videotape of Derek Williams in the back of a Milwaukee police squad, July 6, 2011. Williams, just arrested as a robbery suspect after a police chase, is seen gasping for air and asking for help. Based on evidence like this and more than a week of testimony, it's in the hands of a jury to recommend if 3 officers, Richard Tishoni, who arrested Williams and took him to the squad, and officers Jason Blakewell and Jeffrey Klein, who were in the squad at certain times, should be charged with failing to render aid to a person in custody. The special prosecutor presented both arguments for and against. First, for charging.
Check the airways, check the breathing, check the circulation, A, B, C. That's all they had to do as they put him in the squad car in the condition you see in the video. They didn't do it. If they had done it, medical help would have been summoned much earlier, unless through the ABCs they'd found some way to relieve his distress. All we know is that they didn't do it. And by the time they put him in the squad car, they knew it. And as the video shows, they continue to know it by hearing the repeated cries for help.
Then, in the role of an unbiased presenter of evidence, the special prosecutor made an argument for not charging. For the charge, the jury would have to believe the officers knew Derek Williams needed medical help and that if he didn't get it, he would suffer harm.
This is not a case where there was no aid. There was aid. You have to decide whether they're criminally responsible for not getting aid earlier. We could look at a lot of 911 calls and try to decide whether someone should have made that call earlier.
Now, the jury's also going to have to come up with a cause of death. It was presented with some evidence that sickle cell crisis caused this death. However, there were some conflicting testimony on that cause of death, so they'll have to come up with their own, whether it be natural or accidental. They are done for the evening, and they are expected to return and deliberate tomorrow. Reporting live at the Milwaukee County Courthouse, Myra Sanchik, Fox 6 News.
And this is not done. Still more to come. All right, Myra, thanks for the update on that story. Elsewhere, a missing West Allis woman is found, but